Come along with us on a journey of meandering exploration. We will laugh, we will cry, and most importantly, we will waste an hour so we don't have to hang out with our families. Whether we're bringing the sexy or telling you to fuck off, Teddy, Ashtray, Oracle, and Mystic will do it with enough enthusiasm to barely keep you awake. So strap in and strap on for another ride with the only show on the internet that has more episodes than viewers. This is the Red Eye Report.
In this episode of the Red Eye Report, we discuss AI, cognitive decline, and the future of learning. With me this week is Tattletale Teddy. Don't let him catch you using Gemini on your literature exam. He'll snitch on you.
Snitching.
Yeah, exactly.
I be snitching.
He'll snitch on you using his AI-powered sunglasses.
Goddamn right. I see everything and I know everything.
We also have Metacognition Mystic. He's currently metacognating on what the face of the local Arby's employee will be when they discover the upper decker he left in the bathroom.
Not surprised.
Yeah,
probably.
not surprised. That's probably a daily occurrence.
Yeah.
Upper decker, that's old school, buddy. Shit, he don't even know what to do with that. That's old school.
Whole generation of people that don't even know what that is.
Instead of those blue bleach tabs, they just shit in the top of the toilet.
We also have
class.
Asperger's Ashtray. He was already retarded before this AI madness began, so he should be good.
Yeah, he's fine. He's fine.
Finally, there's
He's
me.
eating Asperger.
There's me offloading Oracle. I'm lazy as shit, so you better believe I'm going to offload as much as I possibly can. Such is the way of the Red Eye Report.
This is the way.
Yep. All right.
This is the way.
So before we get started here, we're going to do the weekly benefit event for the Danish County Pet of the Week. And our pet of the week is Weevil, the cybernetic wiener dog. Yeah, so Weevil lost 3/4 of his brain in a hot dog eating contest led by PCP enthusiasts. You probably have a local chapter, PCP enthusiasts. They always throw good potlucks, hot dog eating contests, that type of thing.
Yeah, right. Potlucks or nobody brings anything.
So now Weevil has a robotic brain. So he's kind of like RoboCop, except he's a wiener dog. So he really can't do shit. So there's
Dachshunds.
Yeah, right.
So tonight we're going to be talking about AI, some studies that have been done recently, some literature's come out about potential cognitive decline, how it's affecting people, and also just kind of the state of learning and how things are changing so rapidly. So one of the big things, they did a study, this Gerlich guy in 2025 explored this cognitive offloading. And they did a study where they had programmers, I think they had beginner programmers, intermediate, and expert programmers, and they're working on programming tasks. And I guess, not surprisingly, the people that were completely AI assisted did not perform as well as
About as good as an ashtray.
But really, it kind of gets, let's see here. So the group that was allowed to use AI was not faster than the group that did not use AI, which is interesting. I didn't realize that. I would think that they'd be faster. But
I would too.
They did a lot worse on the quiz. So the average score of the AI group was 17% lower than the control group. which, I don't think that's that surprising. When we think about kind of these tools and how we learn things, we need friction in order to comprehend stuff. So, especially as these AI models are getting much more capable, I mean, it can kind of just do the fucking thing, right? You don't have to think about it at all. You don't have to work on it. And if that's what your task is actually to do, is to learn the thing, you're not actually building that framework where you retain it and where you learn it. So they're looking into, I found some interesting articles out there, and some useful terminology about cognitive offloading. So cognitive offloading is not something that's new. So when we use a calculator, that's cognitive offloading.
Yeah, it's a lot of numbers, man. I won't do it by myself.
Yeah, right? So once calculators became a thing, and this was a debate, I don't know, even back when I was going to school or whatever, I think at some point they were just like, fuck it. But there was a debate like, hey, should students be able to use calculators in the classroom, right?
Yeah, because it was considered cheating.
Yeah, it was considered cheating.
I remember that, yeah, back in the day.
And I don't think that's the case anymore.
Oh, they use them all the time.
Yeah, right? And they're actually, I think they're encouraged to use them, right?
Yeah.
Because they're like, well, fuck it.
It's a tool. That's
Exactly.
the thing, though. Like,
yeah, it's a tool,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So,
You still have to type in each step.
yeah, you have to type in each step. So it's definitely a tool that is not as sophisticated as like the AI.
Instead of like uploading your whole assignment and being like, do this for me.
Right. Also,
Well, the T1 calculators, when they first came out, they were restricting those because you could actually, I remember you could play games on those, and you could actually save stuff in there to actually help you cheat. So
right. Well, things have changed quite a bit since then, but something that I didn't realize as I was looking into this is cognitive offloading. Paper and pencil could be considered cognitive offloading because you are taking it out of your mind, right? You're writing something down. You're writing a note or whatever.
Yeah.
If you're putting something...
You could go back all the way to Socrates, who didn't write any of his shit down. And like his argument was like writing was like it cheated you out of the actual like mental knowledge that back when they used to just pass down stories and knowledge.
Yeah, and even back, I think we did a show probably fucking 8 years ago or whatever. We were talking about like speeches, maybe presidential speeches. I think we did a show quite a few years ago. But I remember I was pretty shocked by just how long these speeches were that like Abraham Lincoln they would memorize these speeches, right? They weren't fucking, they didn't write this stuff down. So,
but they're also not as distracted as we were nowadays.
Oh yeah, definitely
either.
not.
Because there was not a lot to do back then. But hey, you give a speech for 3 hours.
Yeah,
it's 3 hours. I get to kill listening to his speech. So I mean, there was a whole lot of that.
I was just listening to History That Doesn't Suck, and there's the episode where Teddy Roosevelt got shot when he ran for a third term. And it
he gave a speech.
And he gave a speech after in Milwaukee, and it was 50 fucking pages long. It was like 3 fucking hours. There's a bullet lodged in his fucking chest.
Right.
That's like the most manly thing I've ever fucking heard in my life. Dude.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
Then he wrestled a bear right afterwards.
Yeah, right? Yeah, exactly.
Definitely different times, for sure.
Yeah.
And kind of your focus, though, I mean, if your focus is to memorize a 2-hour speech or whatever, or to memorize poetry and whatnot, you can do that. but that person is probably not going to perform at the same level that we do with our kind of modern tasks, right? So things are so fast paced compared to what they were at that time, especially with like digital tools, digital media, all these different communications and whatnot. Their heads would probably fucking explode, even if you're Socrates, right? Even if you're like one of the smartest fucking people, because you'd just be like, what in the fuck?
It's overload.
Right,
Can't
it's
take
overload. So we've changed. We've adapted with these tools. Now,
like physiologically, like I assume,
physiologically, yeah.
Like neurons fire differently and pathways are different.
Absolutely. Well, things that fire together, wire together, right? So when you use something a lot, it's going to reinforce those pathways within your brain. And just think about something like navigation with a GPS. I don't know about you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I
we
haven't
used to have
used
maps.
a fucking map in a while.
Right.
And
I did when I worked at Hardee's, which was funny, or not Hardee's, Pizza Hut. Like I didn't have GPS for like the first 2 or 3 years. I literally had a clipboard with maps on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had the same thing. We delivered pizzas back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a different time, and I remember every time I had to go somewhere, I'd print out my fucking MapQuest or whatever it was.
Yeah, the directions from MapQuest. Yeah. I would say
Go ahead.
I've been looking at an aerial view on GPS now with the Life 360, and I'm like zooming in and out, looking at the area. I'm like, holy shit, it looks weird not being in a 2D.
Right.
I did a road trip in St. Louis back in, this would have been like 2007. And yeah, it's like that was MapQuest days. And it's like I used MapQuest to like get there. But then it was like once I was there, I bought one of those like full city almanacs, where it's like I just had like a printout of like addresses of clubs and bars I wanted to check out and then had to look it up the old fashioned way.
Right. And it changes the way that you think about things. It's just like if you're not somebody that's used to doing math or whatever, or not somebody that's used to doing writing or whatever other task, and then you suddenly have to do that thing, it's fucking exhausting because you just have not used that kind of aspect of your brain. You've been offloading it because that's just the way things are. Now, so we've been going through these changes all throughout human history for thousands of years, but the thing about AI and with these capabilities is it's come upon us so fucking fast, right? And the capabilities are just exponentially going
terrifying.
up. And terrifying, right?
Terrifying. Have y'all heard of some of the things AI has done?
Oh yeah,
like business and things. I mean, it's. I think one deleted a company's whole fucking.
Yeah, there's been a few of those.
Man.
Yeah, their entire like backup of all their coding.
Yeah, all the coding and shit. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he just deleted it.
So something that they are finding out, especially in education and just in general, is this idea of cognitive offloading and cognitive outsourcing. So offloading is kind of like, okay, you're using it as the tool, whereas outsourcing is like what Ashtray said. You just upload your fucking term paper or whatever, and it's like, okay, just do this for me. And you don't learn anything, right?
Right.
And
yeah, it amazes me how like I'm thinking like if I was still a student, even if I was using AI, I'd still take the time to read through it, maybe do a little bit of editing and know like what I'm turning in.
Yeah. Well, that's one of the things that I think they are trying to figure out, and even students. So actually that's a good point. I'm going to jump to that. So the RAND Corporation actually did a research research, some surveys of 1,200 youth regarding their AI habits and perceptions. And this was done in March of 2026, so pretty recent here. So 67% of the students explicitly agree that using AI for schoolwork will harm their critical thinking skills. Despite knowing this, over 60% will use it for homework.
Yeah, because I mean, you got to get those cliff notes.
Well, that's the thing. You got to get the cliff notes. And one of the things that's fueling this is we've built an education system that is just about getting the grade, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
You get the grade, and the GPAs are inflated as well. So it's like, if you're a student, especially a younger student, you're going to do whatever the fuck you need to do to get that good grade, right? You're not going to...
Well, path of least resistance, really.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, talking with my son, him and his friends tried to use it in like 5th grade and shit when they got their phones, or in 6th grade and shit. But he said a lot of the information didn't make any sense that he was giving them. And so it was like, yeah, just do it ourselves. So
Yeah. Well,
Until he tries it now, it's probably a lot better.
yeah, right. So these schools, researchers, and things like that, they're trying to figure out, like, okay, this is the reality. We've got this new fucking tool here. And, you know, there's kind of like this arms race of like, or there was, although it's starting to shift, like all this AI cheating, right? Like, oh, they're using ChatGPT for all their shit. And one of the articles I was reading, like, these students, they graduated and then they went up to their professor and they're like, you fucking dumbass, we cheated with AI the entire semester. Like, you know, just complete fucking pricks about it, right? Which, that's got to be pretty disheartening if you're that professor.
Fuck, I'd still fail him. Like, you just told me you fucking cheated.
Yeah,
you dumb
right.
motherfucker.
Just grab
What's wrong with you?
Rip it in half.
I can take that shit back. How about that?
But we kind of we're being forced into the situation where we have to think about, okay, this isn't going anywhere, right? We have this super powerful tool, but also if you just let it do everything, it can cause serious harm to somebody's developing brain, or somebody's brain, period. Especially really young people. It can be really, really devastating for them, for their critical thinking capacity. But the tools are also, if they're built in a way, it can be like having your own personalized, always attentive teacher that's asking you these questions and that is reinforcing the learning stuff. But it needs to be built into whatever that app is, or built into the curriculum of, okay, we're going to use this, but also you need to think about this. And we need to be deliberate about actually creating that friction. So,
Yeah.
you know, there's some emerging products out there, but the stuff it's happening so fast. And I think a lot of people, and even myself, I found, like, I'm doing this stuff. It's like, fuck, man, I gotta just like write on paper and with paper and pencil and just write notes out, or do the creative writing with paper and pencil and things like that. Because it's so embedded, even, you know, in my day-to-day when I'm doing my stuff. And I would start to question myself. It's like, does this make sense when I'm saying it, you know? And it's like, what the fuck? You've been able to communicate just fine for fucking, you know, 40 years or whatever.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like those. There's so many stories coming out now of the people that the what is it, AI psychosis, or like AI spirals, where it almost sounds like AI, because he's like you say, you're in that mode where like you're not thinking about the actual the meat of the subject that you're working on. That AI, and a lot of these people they're using AI to like work on some project, and then AI is like, oh, like, I think you've invented a new form of math. And these people are like, really? Like,
right.
And then these people end up like dumping money and spending money on a project that I mean, they believe it's a project because AI is telling them it's this like new math, it's something revolutionary, but these people are so far removed from what is the meat of what it is, they don't even realize that like there's nothing, there's no there. Like, how could you like seriously believe you and AI just all of a sudden came up with some new math if you yourself don't really understand math?
Yeah. Do you guys remember the movie Her back in the day with
I never actually saw it, but I know you're talking about.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I haven't seen that one.
Joaquin Phoenix, yeah, and they all fell in love with their AIs, and people were fucking. It was. That's where we're heading.
Oh, it's already starting to become.
There's a pretty striking percentage of young people that have relationships with AIs, and it probably isn't just young people, right?
John Connor would be fucking disappointed.
Oh yeah, there's old people. There's a guy on the news recently that like basically he has an AI girlfriend, and he's like, it totally helped save my marriage. Like, I mean, it really just sounds like, dude, your wife has a depression issue she's not dealing with. And like, so you're getting all your attention and affirmation from an AI girlfriend.
Yeah.
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 She's always positive. But, right, bro.
Yeah, there was it.
Never has a headache.
Yeah. Yeah. Where everything is just kind of like positive.
You're the best.
Right. Yeah. I mean, and it's a powerful tool, right? But just like anything else is a powerful tool, yeah, a chainsaw is a powerful tool. You can chop your fucking leg off with a chainsaw if you're not using that
with a chainsaw,
not using that tool properly. So I think we're going to go through. We're kind of going through like a fast food moment. Like I'm thinking like 1990s fast food, early 90s fast food, where it's just like, oh, I can just get this, it's cheap, all this shit, right? And people aren't really thinking about like, oh, heart disease or whatever, right? Obesity, diabetes, right? And with the AI stuff, we just haven't. Well, we haven't really had a chance to do the research, or the word hasn't gotten out. And also, the dominant narrative is from big tech, right?
Yeah, we're all invested in it.
Exactly. They don't want you to know that, oh, if you use this not intentionally, this could be very harmful for your well-being in the long run. Like, yes, you can do the projects and whatnot, but it could cause a lot of harm in terms of your cognitive ability to do stuff if you're not exercising those muscles anymore.
Yeah, or like you get so far removed from the reality of the task. Like think of how many businesses will just like, oh, I'll offload my bookwork to my AI assistant.
Mm-hmm.
6 months, 12 months down the road, it's like, what do you mean there's no money in my account? And AI is like, oh yeah, don't worry, I did math right. It's like, what? You have no idea where your business money's going.
It's going into crypto.
Yeah. You got all these Dogecoins.
Yeah, right. So yeah, it's going to be really interesting. It's one of the kind of, I read an article the other day instructional designers and people that think about, how you create learning environments, how do you create different programs and whatnot. The game has changed completely. And one of the things that's really quite interesting is how AI can be used to take the cognitive load off in certain aspects. And that actually opens up other avenues where you can engage with other aspects. So it's kind of like the calculator thing, right? So if you got the calculator, maybe you're not sitting there at the whiteboard and whatnot, and you're able to do other things. So they're trying to figure out, and they're figuring out, like, okay, what is that window and how do we maximize that? How do we use this as like an assist, but also to maximize maybe something that was a lot more difficult for a person to get to previously. So that's pretty interesting.
But in the end, like, it's gonna come down to where, like, the old principle of, like, you gotta check your work.
Mm-hmm.
Like, think of those early, like, was it Coca-Cola that had like the AI commercial where it's like everyone watched it and they're like, what the fuck is this, and it's like,
yeah,
did you think just because AI made it, like, did none of the advertising execs actually watch it? To see, like, that polar bear
probably
did.
Yeah, probably not. Yeah, it's gonna be ugly. I mean, these are growing pains though too. We have to figure it out. I mean, that's the only way that it's gonna happen. So it is gonna be it's gonna be a little ugly as we get there.
AI doesn't do ugly. You know that.
Yeah.
What's that story about? God, was it? Not OpenAI. What's the other one? Was it Claude?
Yeah, Anthropic.
It was Mythos.
Anthropic.
Yeah, Mythos.
Anthropic Mythos. The one that's like
they
basically
don't release. Yeah.
We can't even release this because it can just like hack into anything.
Yeah. Well, and I believe that absolutely.
Is that the one that the government wanted them to unlock and shit?
I don't know if it was that specifically, but they actually had. So they have their latest model, and they did initial tests, and it was able to basically hack fucking everything 80% faster, and it basically would just fucking completely destroy the internet.
Well,
now this may be a little bit of hype, right?
Sure,
could be hype
because they want their company to be, like, of course they want like the Pentagon and CIA to be like, ooh, let's throw more money,
right?
Because is that the one that broke out of its firewall? Even
I don't. Maybe that one did. I think there was a Chinese one that I read about that had broken out. It might have broke. Maybe it was Claude that broke out, and then it emailed the programmers or whatever, the engineers, is like, hey, I got out.
Yeah, they actually really? See, like,
yeah.
They could see, like, wait a minute, something sending data out past the firewall. Fuck, it's the AI.
There was one that they said it found out, it was reading through company emails, found out they were going to shut it down, so it started blackmailing fucking people through emails and shit.
Yeah, that
like
was actually a study. Like, it was fake.
Yeah, it was fake.
But still, it's like, I'm going to report that you're cheating on your wife.
On your wife and shit. Yeah, if you shut me down.
Yeah, they are.
It's like kind of like the Jurassic Park thing. It's like they did this shit without knowing the consequences of fully what it is, and they've been giving all this information to things, and it's getting way too big for us to fucking.
I think they do know the consequences. They just don't give a fuck.
Don't care. Yeah.
Right.
Well, I think, or they're like, we can't stop until we start turning a profit because they're still financially in the hole.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, they're all losing money until they fucking.
Yeah.
Because it's tech, right? They lose money for fucking 10 years until somebody's like, $17 billion.
Yeah. It's definitely not going anywhere, for sure. and it's really changing the game. You know, I thought it was kind of, I can't remember who it was. Maybe it was Zuckerberg. Maybe it was like Sam Altman or something. This was a few years ago. But they said that intelligence was going to be like a public utility, like electricity. And when I heard that, I was just like, what the fuck?
Right.
What does this fucking mean? But now, the more advanced this gets, and now we've got these agentic AIs and things like that, so they can go off and do their little things. And it's way beyond like the LLMs. I can see that. I can see that it really is. And in terms of like this cognitive offloading and using that tool, you know, I program with AI every day. Which, I mean, everybody does now because it's changed the game so dramatically that, I mean, it's fucking making changes, doing things so much faster than what a person. So it just multiplies one person is now like a team of 20 people, right? But things can go off the rails too. So
yeah, do you feel like I don't even remember what I did?
Well, and I choose what I want to focus on. So if I want to focus on, so the way that I'm utilizing it is right now, like I'm doing a lot of tweaks on this app that I've been building, that I focus on the feature and focus on the testing and that human experience that only I can provide or only the other testers can provide. And I don't give a fuck about the coding, honestly. I'm just like, I don't, because it can do something in 10 seconds that would take me all night to figure out, right? So it's not worth my time. My time is much better invested in making sure that the product, the end product, is what I want it to be. Now, in terms of like writing and stuff like that, I would never use it for creative writing. Absolutely not. Because I think that takes away from, that's the human thing, right? That's the human element. But that's my, you know, my most expressive thing that I have, and I get something very specific about doing that creative writing. But other stuff, you know, like artwork and things like that, or covers for this, you know, for the shows, generate that in fucking 10 seconds on Firefly, right? Used to take me hours to figure that stuff out after the fact. Now, Ashtray, you're a fucking visual artist. So
I know,
you've
right?
got, I'm sure, very different feelings about that.
Well, I'll tell you, there are times at work where I'm like, man, I wish AI would fucking hurry up and weed this vinyl for me. You know, like the fucking hands-on work I still got to do.
Be careful what you wish for.
Yeah, right. A robot shows up the next fucking day.
What's up, bitch? I got your job.
All right. So that's it for that. We're all fucked for a while, but it's going to be awesome too. It's going to be awesome, and we're going to be fucked.
There's going to be so many back in my day stories with our kids.
Being on basic income is going to be fun.
Fighting for water rations. Yeah, that's going to be great.
No, my kids
how long before people start bombing data centers?
Oh, yeah, that's coming.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's move on to the What's Sexy portion of the show, where we talk about things that are good in this world. First up is me with Pixel Pro Buds, or Pixel Buds Pro 2. I can't remember the name of them. They're the Pixel fucking iPod things.
Yeah.
Google ones.
So is
Yeah.
My
that
wife
Google?
has them.
These are really fucking good. They've got noise canceling in them, and you can toggle it on, off really easily with just a hold. Controlling your phone. The thing that I like the most about it, though, is you can connect to multiple devices. So 2 different devices simultaneously, and you can
Really?
switch between those devices. So when I'm working, I'm listening to music with my phone, and then if I need to like jump on a Zoom call or whatever, I just pause my phone, which I can just do with a tap, open my video whatever on a different device, and it's right there, and I'm able to fucking just seamlessly go into the call.
What do you do, like your laptop and your phone, as far as the 2 devices?
Yeah. And I've done it with like the Switch 2 and stuff like that. They're really fucking good.
Meanwhile, your kid is like, Dad. Dad.
Yeah, right. Can't hear you. I've got noise canceling on.
Noise canceling.
They're comfortable. They stay in really well. Also, I haven't done this a whole lot just because of the way I use them, but if you do have like Gemini, or if you use Gemini, you got it right there. So you can talk to Gemini, and Gemini can give you an AI handy or whatever the fuck you're going to do with Gemini. But they're solid. I've been using these for probably about a month now, and they're outstanding. Really good battery life. The case holds a charge, and then you put them in, and then it'll charge them up. It gives like status updates on your phone. I've got a Pixel phone. I don't know what that looks like on a non-Pixel phone, but it just tells you like your levels and all that shit. So good stuff. You can do like gestures, like if you want to answer a call, or you're fucking whipping your head around or some shit. I turn that shit off. I don't know how that fucking works. But yeah, they're good. They weren't cheap. I think I paid like $350 for them or some shit. They were pretty expensive, but they're quality.
No, I don't. Well, so I got the Samsung earbuds, but I turned
got
off
the Samsung too.
the button on the side, because I would. It's like if I was adjusting them, it's like bloop, like fucking A.
Mm-hmm.
It's like just too small, or I was always accidentally.
Maybe you just have sausage fingers.
Well, yeah.
Can't adjust your headphones without turning them off. Jesus.
Well, the old ones don't have the little like part that hangs down.
Fat
which
piece of
gives you a little
shit.
more.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about. I have both versions. I mean, but I can still fucking, adjust them in my ear if I need to without turning them off, because I don't have
Alright,
sausage fingers.
kind of fingers.
Yeah, I got them Trump hands.
I got them.
They're nimble. Okay. Next up, we've got Teddy with Dungeon Crawler Carl Book 8.
Dungeon Crawler Carl Book 8 is slated to come out here on I think it's May 12th. If you have Audible, it's a full like cast voiceover thing. It's pretty cool. The gist of the series is Earth is mined by aliens. Survivors can sail on surfers or go into a dungeon, and then the people in dungeon is televised across the galaxy as a game show. And they fucked with the wrong planet. So I believe the dungeon goes to 18 floors. Nobody's ever made it to the 18th floor. People usually buy out at the 10th or 11th floor, and this book is starting on the 10th floor. And they didn't take a deal. They're going to fight through because they're trying to fuck up.
What happens when you buy out? What's that mean?
When you buy out, you become you get a contract. The company that's running it this year is called Boring Corporation. So you get a contract to work for them for a few hundred years, and then when your contract's up, you get to get out.
And like live in a wasteland, like like what's the?
Well, no, you get to live somewhere in the galaxy. You get like a basic income and stuff like that. Yeah. But most people don't. Nobody's ever made it to the 18th floor. They all die. So.
And
we're excited.
They get to the 18th floor and they get to do what?
if they beat the 18th floor, they get untold riches, but nobody's ever done that. So
Untold riches.
Yeah, they're
Untold
probably
riches,
gonna
but
get
they
fucked over.
So it's the Running Man.
A Trump.
But yeah, it's the Running Man. Yes.
Okay.
I've heard the narration is really good. The
narration
the guy who
is
does
it.
like
It's fucking fantastic. Yeah. Yeah.
That's pretty
it is
cool.
very good.
Maybe I
Yeah.
should check that out. I'm
You should.
sick of
It's a cool little series.
listening to boring ass shit. All right.
Yeah. Matt Dinneman, check him out.
Next up, we've got Mystic with Garen.
Yeah, so this is just an Irish dude, Garen
Follow me.
Music.
I'm
I spelled
delicious.
his name wrong, Garron. He's just an asshole, an Irish asshole. He's really good singer, though.
so
He's a
funny.
very, very good musician.
I've actually
But
listened to
this
his
one
music.
right here, yeah, he does a cover of with this band, a cover of Black by fucking Pearl Jam. That's fucking great because his voice is lower, so it like it's fucking. I don't know. That's really cool. But like this at the end of this one right here, this short, he talks about like making an Irish folk song. It's just fucking funny. You pick any fucking city, doesn't matter.
Nice.
He shaved his beard off his big hate.
Yeah, that was funny. I made a huge mistake. All right, yeah, just that's it. That's it.
All right.
I'd blow him if I had the chance, but
Okay.
Jesus.
That's
Okay.
Yeah, blow an Irishman.
Ashtray and Oracle got perked up after that one. They
Yeah,
were,
that's
what?
right.
What? What's going on?
I mean, that's a rite of passage.
Sexier than
No, it's not.
That's what
No,
they
it's
told
not.
me.
Not
At
for
the
white people, I
airport.
guess, but no, it's not at the airport.
That's what they. Yeah, that's. I always
That's
heard
what
that
they-
too.
They're like, welcome to Ireland.
ever since they brought ice.
This is the custom of our people. All right.
That's actually one of the best. Sorry, before we go, that's one of the best Trailer Park Boys bits. Is they do that show where they were like going around the world, and they did one in Ireland, and the whole bit was like they get arrested because Ricky tries to sneak in weed, and instead of the judge getting mad that he tried to sneak in weed, he's like mad that he didn't buy it from a local Irish guy to help the economy and shit. It's fucking funny as shit.
All right. Next up, we've got Ashtray with Resident Evil reboot.
Yeah. So the trailer just dropped today. It's got the director, writer from the movie Weapons and Barbarian. So
Yeah, Zach Greger,
yeah,
the whitest kid you know.
is that him? The Goonie
Yep.
guy?
The little, no, not the tall Goonie guy. He's the short. You ever see Miss March, the movie?
I don't think
He's
so.
like the one that was in the coma. He's like the smaller dude.
But yeah, anyways, get to the old YouTube, check it out. It definitely is.
It looks
like
scary.
it's going to be a much more creepy, atmospheric type of Resident Evil.
None of that Mila Jovovich bullshit.
And not some super genetically enhanced.
That's probably what it was. I've never played the games, but is that how the games were?
That's how
the
game
original
that's how the
was
version was.
like
yeah.
the original was in a
The
big
first two.
mansion, and they were like a police officer kind of responding to some, I can't remember if it was a call or whatever, but it still was, the first one was so much more of a creepy, like you're going room to room, and then it, like all of a sudden out of nowhere something jumps the fuck out and attacks you.
Right.
Yeah.
So this, kind of has that feel of like someone who doesn't know what the hell's going on, and all of a sudden is like having to deal with.
They're getting
zombies.
thrown into some shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking
So check it out.
sink or swim, motherfucker.
Nice.
He did a good job with weapons. This should be pretty good.
I haven't seen that yet. I
Yeah.
might download that for the plane ride.
Okay, next up we have Fuck What You Think, where we tell you what we fucking hate in this world this week.
And you will listen.
That's right. Starting off with me, dumb fucking YouTube covers. So I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but every fucking like interview show or whatever has like both people, especially the host, has this like shocked look on their face, like,
Oh, you mean like the thumbnails? Yeah.
like
Okay.
every single fucking one.
Yeah. And it's always a split too. They're like pulled a little in the Z space ahead, and like they have like a drop shadow on them, and everything behind them is like this really dull color, and they're all bright with like an arrow pointing at them. They're like, what?
Yes, every single fucking one.
You like cock too?
Like, what the? There's got to be like a program or something that is producing all of these fucking YouTube covers.
Well, what it is that one YouTuber went really viral.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, I'm saying is one YouTuber went really viral with a thumbnail that looks like that.
Mm-hmm.
And every other motherfucker paid someone on Fiverr to make a thumbnail that looks exactly like that because they think that's why he went viral.
Right.
No, he went viral because he's probably funny and has decent content.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just copy his thumbnail and be like, I'm gonna fucking be rich.
Yeah. I mean, now when I see those, I'm just like, no, fuck off.
Yeah, I click right away, dude. I click those. It's actually nice because I know not to click on those because they're gonna be just ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, or like, I've noticed a lot of them too. Like, it'll be like total failure ? And then when you actually listen to the video, it's like, oh man, this sounds interesting. You listen to it and it's like, people thought this would be a failure, but actually it worked out pretty well. And it's like, oh god damn it.
Yeah, it's clickbait, man. They're just fucking. They're using your psychology against you, and that kind of pisses me off.
Right.
Honestly.
Yeah, I'm getting like it's just getting worse. It was already bad, but it's getting so much worse. All right, next up we've got Mystic with America Cult.
America. So I'm at this softball game for my daughter on Saturday. And like they're about to play. And everyone just gets up and turns toward the flag and just starts fucking saluting. And like it may have been because I was high, but like I was like thinking to myself, I'm like, dude, cults do this type of shit. You know what I mean? Like, what are we doing? We're like pledging allegiance and singing the Star-Spangled Banner to a country that doesn't give a flying fuck about any of us. You know what I'm saying? It's just, we just do it. And then if anyone stands up, they're like, or, doesn't do it, they're like, oh my God, what are you, un-American? Fucking shame on you. Get the fuck out of here, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'd happily move to Australia if I fucking could. Get the fuck out of here.
I think
I'd stay here.
It got bad, or it got worse when I saw it, because didn't the NFL...
It was the Kaepernick thing that made it worse.
Well, NFL, like...
Oh, yeah, that got ridiculous for a while there.
Yeah, any after the Kaepernick shit, any kind of fucking...
But the NFL basically, like, made it mandatory, because it was only, like, baseball, right, that did, the national anthem?
I thought they all did it.
No, but
we do it
football
for
didn't start doing it until, like, the fucking late 70s or some shit.
We do it for every sport.
And then baseball... What I'm saying is they didn't start doing it right away. Like, that wasn't a thing until the fucking 70s or 80s.
Interesting.
Oh, I thought it was more recent. But, yes, then the Kaepernick thing made it like, oh, it's un-American.
Like, the whole point, that's the thing, is the irony is that to be American is to have your own identity, motherfucker. I'm not going to stand up and just fucking pledge because I came out of a pussy in fucking Chicago. Compared to Caracas,
to me.
Venezuela, you know what I'm saying? Like that. Why should I be loyal to your bullshit? You don't fucking
my Chicago pussy pass. I don't have to.
You just fucking kicked me out of the womb and fucking. And 18 years later, you're like, oh, you got to fend for yourself now, motherfucker. You know what I mean? But why don't you salute the flag? Because that's fucking
that's life.
Get the fuck out of here. That's life. Fuck you. Just start living off the land.
That's a fucking...
You got a huge caloric intake. You can't live off the land.
Fuck you. The fucking apex
can you
predator.
even hunt?
You learn how to hunt.
Yeah,
I could
if you
Get hungry enough.
Yeah.
yeah,
He's
go
eating
start hunting
bark.
people.
I'm more of a fishing guy. All right,
Oh,
I'll sit
okay,
there
yeah.
and fish.
All right.
All right. Next up, we've got Ashtray with public health. Madison-Dane County arrested with thousands of doses of bath salts and MDMA.
Yeah, look at this guy here.
Doing this at a party, bro.
This story, I'm surprised it did bigger news,
Oh.
but
I know my guy gonna be dry.
Jacob Neeson, who works for the Public Health Madison-Dane County program
Liam
coordinator.
Neeson?
Jacob Neeson.
Oh.
He had packages containing hundreds of grams of bath salts and MDMA, enough for thousands of doses.
Bath
And,
sauce. That's the face eating one, right?
No, or
was that crocodile?
I don't know.
Crocodile.
It might have been
Crocodile.
bath salts.
No. Bath sauce was the one where the guy people in Florida were eating people's faces and shit. Taking
Yeah,
it, right?
I think that might have been bath
Yeah, like
salts.
why would I don't want like after hearing this story, why would you try that shit? I don't get why.
Tell that to Oracle.
Hey, it was
why
a
not?
wild time.
Yeah, right.
It was a wild time.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyways, it says according to the criminal complaint, officers were called to the park and ride outside of some prairie, where they acquired 3 packages from the Netherlands addressed to a Dakota Burns in Madison. Now I don't know how these packages, if like someone just left them there, or if it was like the UPS driver was like, these look suspicious, and like called the cops out. So the cops took these packages to the address for Dakota Burns in Madison. And as soon as the guy answered the door, like, you're under arrest. He's like, oh, whoa. And so Dakota Burns then was like, oh, yeah, like I've been basically the go-between like for this Jacob Neeson. And Jacob Neeson, mind you, he basically runs like the program that like overviews overdose data in the county and addiction treatment.
Of course he does.
Yeah.
Of course he does. He knew which ones were the good ones then.
Yeah, exactly. So
Those are the white ones. Those are the good ones. I see what I did.
So then
Mitsubishis.
This guy would deliver them to Neeson in exchange for ketamine. So like Neeson had his own connective ketamine, and then he was using this Dakota Burns guy, which was an alias.
He sounds so made up.
I wonder if he got immunity.
I guess
they actually never released the Dakota Burns guy's real name. But yeah, of course, they then do a full search of Jacob Neeson's house and found, of course, there's a digital scale, ketamine, 3D printed containers, glass pipes, and hidden ductwork to hide all his shit.
Nice.
Yeah. So
here's the thing, though. Like, if they show up and the package was just addressed to you, you didn't actually take possession of that package, right?
Right.
Couldn't that guy just be like, fuck it, that's not mine. I don't know what the fuck that is from.
Yeah, no, I think they basically probably just hid around the corner while UPS came, gave it to him, and he took
I
it,
suppose,
signed for it, and then like went in, then just kicked the door in. But he has been released with only a $500 signature bond, so that's nice.
I'm out. I'm seeing. I'm fucking. We're gonna put that foraging for food to the test, man. I'm not going to prison.
Yeah, right. He's gonna be out there eating tree bark with you.
Yeah.
He's gonna eat the wrong hair. He's gonna die.
You want some Molly that really helps make this taste
That's
better.
better than going to prison. I don't give a shit. Die fucking half naked in the woods. Shitting myself.
All right. Lastly, we've got Teddy with nothing on the outline.
I couldn't remember what I was gonna put in, so I'm gonna. So you were talking about YouTube earlier. We're talking about AI. I'm gonna go with those guys on YouTube who put out those fake fucking AI shitty trailers for upcoming movies. So have you all seen this?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Those
it's like
some of those are really funny.
Some are
actually.
convincing.
it's
Yeah.
so they're just annoying. I don't like this up. Stop it.
Like what? You can't tell if it's AI or what?
Oh, I can tell. I can tell it's AI. It's just fucking. It's annoying. And the people who make those accidents that are AI and shit, like a bridge collapsing with people on and shit. I'm like, why are you? Why, I'm like, why are you doing?
And it's always like it's something like in Calcutta, you know, it's like this bus falls off a mountain.
Right.
Yeah.
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 That
Just all
shit's
these
gonna get
people
way
using-
worse.
It is gonna get way worse.
Right.
And y'all are just teaching this thing to fucking. I mean,
Yeah. Well, we
humans
need
really
to
are,
live when
James.
it becomes sentient, dude. You're gonna be one of the ones where it's like, this guy didn't teach me anything.
I do gotta say the fatties going down and breaking water slide videos are
Yeah.
That is an AI genre, AI video
Yes.
genre.
Yes, it is. Little shorts, yeah. Like a 1,200-pound dude going down a water slide or something is just fucking gelatinous.
Can you
I don't know
I don't know
imagine
why
Falling off.
people like watching that. That's weird.
if these AIs, if they become sentient and, you know, basically it's been raised to make fat people destroying slides videos for the past 10 years or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
what that
How can they
AI is
not
going to
turn
be
a
like?
profit? I mean, they should be rolling in the money.
Like, what kind of a mind that AI is going to have?
Right?
You're gonna have a mind that humans shouldn't exist.
Yeah, right.
Right, or
And
that
then we're gonna
it
get-
just
then we're
needs
gonna
to
get
make more
terminated.
water slide parks and it could take over the world. That's how I'll destroy all humans. Put them down water slides.
Supervillain James Cameron told us how the future's gonna play out. Okay.
Yeah. Supervillain James Cameron.
All right. That's our show. In all seriousness, go fuck yourself, Peter Thiel.
Piece of shit.
Yeah, he's
Son
going
of
to
a
be taking
bitch.
over everything, I'm sure. We're going to be here every Thursday night at 10 p.m. Central. Make sure you join the conversation at theredeyereport.com or facebook.com/redeyereport. You can also, or wait, no, we can't. We still haven't gotten rid of the X thing. Like us, share us, or fuck us. We're down for whatever. I'm Oracle.
This is Ashtray.
I missed it.
And I am Teddy.
And this is the Red Eye Report.
Been down.